Hi guys, my name is Simon and I'm reviewing two classic acoustic guitars for you today, the Gibson J-45 and the Martin D-28. I'm wearing a Gibson shirt right now, I know that, but it may or may not be a spoiler. But let's hear those two guitars first. So let's start with, first of all, the similarities between those two guitars. They're both standard models. So it's a D-28 Standard and a J-45 Standard. Both were made in 2019, so that makes for a great comparison. They've been both recorded here in this room, in the same room, with the same microphone positioned in the same angle, the same distance. So this should be, yeah, pretty comparable. And my playing, I've tried to do my best, but obviously those are different takes. So now let's go into the differences between those two guitars. So first of all, the tone woods, they are different. The J-45 has Mahogany backhand sides. The D-28 has Rosewood backhand sides. So these are different. The shape is slightly different. The J-45 is a round shoulder dreadnought and the D-28 is a slope shoulder dreadnought, so the round shoulder is a little rounder and a little smaller also. There's a difference in the scale length. So the D-28 has a longer scale, J-45, which has a shorter scale, which plays better, the J-45. They have a slightly different nut width as well. So I think the J-45 has a 43.8 millimeter nut width around that, and the D-28, this D-28 has a 44.5 millimeter nut width, so a little narrower nut on the J-45. Another difference is the loudness. So the D-28 is way louder than the J-45. Louder than this particular J-45 definitely, because this is a little subdued, a little mellower sounding J-45. I've tried other ones. I don't know. Might be just this particular guitar. I mean, I've grown used to it and I'm attached to this guitar, but I've played J-45s that were louder. I don't know if you have any advice for me on how to improve that. I'm happy to take this, but yeah. Still, I love the sound of this particular J-45, this 2019 J-45, and I've owned it since 2020, so played it for quite some time. So for me, the biggest difference was the playability, really. And that's why I've decided for the J-45. So yeah, this was a spoiler. The D-28 didn't quite play as well as the J-45. I don't know, it just felt wrong in my hands. The D-28, I don't know, had a neck profile that I wasn't quite comfortable with. The chunky neck of the J-45, on the other hand, and the shorter scale length make this a great playing guitar. It feels awesome, looks awesome as well. I love the look of the J-45, the sunburst finish. Yeah, but so playability, that was the issue. I've played different D-28s over the time. I was on the search for a dream guitar because both are classics, and there's certainly a reason why the D-28 is so popular. My heroes, for example, Paul McCartney, play a D-28, and that's why I also wanted to get one. But turns out, might not be for you. I've also tried 2025 D-28 Saturn. That I found one really nice sounding guitar that felt right to me, but it was quite expensive, so I didn't get that. And I ended up settling for a D16 GT, which is Mahogany, and has a very narrow neck, so plays very nicely and projects. The projection is awesome because it has a scalloped X bracing, like the HD-28, which I've also tried, but very loud, nice sounding, but slightly boomy, and also didn't play quite as nicely. Also, another reason why I decided to sell the D-28, so I've already sold it, was that I already have another Rosewood guitar, which I like a lot, and that's a crafter guitar. I've made another video on this and why I prefer this and why this is one of my favorite guitars personally. So I have a Rosewood guitar already, and I prefer Mahogany. So yeah, my key takeaway sound-wise is that the J-45 sounds mellower, and the D-28 has these Martin highs, obviously, and is way louder. Playability is more important than you think. Even though you think this is your dream guitar, you have to look if this guitar is right for you and feels good to you. Last but not least, they are both classics for a reason. So both J-45 and D-28 are fantastic guitars. So if you get any of these or can even afford both, fantastic. Hope this comparison, also sound comparison, was helpful for you, because I had both guitars at hand. I've since sold the D-28, so there's no possibility to do another review, but please let me know what you think about these two guitars, and if you have any suggestions on how to improve my J-45. I've really tried a lot, so let me know. And if you like these kind of videos, please follow me, and yeah, subscribe to my channels and like this video. Thank you. My name is Simon, and I'm doing these kind of guitar and microphone reviews.